Hello everybody, welcome to the reading. This is a general reading for Taurus, May 2021. So bear with me, this is my first time doing this on video. I do readings from the I-Ching for my friends all the time. I've been doing readings from the I-Ching for friends and family for decades now, honestly. But I thought, I am a Taurus. I don't see a lot of this anywhere else, and I thought I would show what I do. So this is going to be for Taurus, May 2021. I've actually already thrown my 3 pennies 6 times. I've got an unchanging hexagram of number 23. 23 is deterioration, splitting apart. Pretty much what this means is that there's something going on in our lives. I'm also a Taurus. I mean, it's inevitable for us, I guess. So we have the mountain over the earth exposed to the elements. That's kind of the scene that we have here, that even a mountain is going to deteriorate if it's in the elements for too long, and humans are way more delicate than mountains. So there's a couple things that could be going on here if we look at the different lines. So we could start with the top line. The top line here, I'm going to go ahead and get my different books. In this book, I'll put the books in the description bar for you guys. The top line, the forces of deterioration have ended. The power will return to the persons of worthwhile vision who will again win the support of others. Inferior persons are destroyed by their own evil, for without power, negativity is self-consuming. Pretty much, the deterioration has happened. This could be your situation. There's different situations you could be in. This could be one, or you could be in all of them, or just a few of them, one of them. In this particular situation, it's kind of about inferior versus superior man. The deterioration has already happened, but what's your plan? Do you plan to have mental strength and be positive, or do you plan to be negative? Pretty much all this is saying is that if your mental strength isn't what it should be, you might be in for more deterioration. Negativity will send you downward. Positivity will lift you into the new situation. It's more like you've fallen forward, but what are you doing to get back up? This isn't about the falling. It's more of, what are you doing? What is the new thing that you're doing? It says in this book for the top line here, which is also considered the 6th line, the largest fruit is uneaten on the tree. The superior man rides in his carriage. Inferior men throw down their houses. They're saying that unplucked, the highest fruit will eventually fall, and it plants the seed. The superior man has regained influence. Inferior men have brought destruction on themselves. And when they say inferior and superior, it pretty much just means like somebody that is strong mentally versus someone who is not. And so, all right, so let's move on to the next situation. Sorry, this is my kitty. This is Buttons. The next situation, the 5th line. So pretty much with the 5th line, what it says here, an inferior situation is beginning to change for the better. Through cooperation, opposing forces come together for mutual benefit. There is now a possibility for success in your endeavors. Your situation could already be getting better. So this could be a situation for you. Something already happened and your situation's getting better now. This one calls for coming together with someone or something that maybe you were opposed to before. Maybe you were like, I'm not going to work with that person. And but it says here, you could, if you decide to work with someone, an opposing force, it could bring good fortune to you. It could bring good fortune to follow that person in power, and then in that way you can go any way you want. Pretty much this one is letting go of your pride, and just letting someone and following someone else, letting fear go, being able to follow. And there in this book they talk about there's an empress who there's ladies in line, and an empress is leading them. So all right, so yeah, that you could be needing to let go of some pride or some fear. Then your situation, it could be the fourth line. The fourth line is especially dangerous. The fourth line could be a physical, literally what's going on, you could be getting hurt. They say in this book, there's talking about splitting of skin. Fourth line here, you're exposed to danger, calamity is imminent, and you're unable to hold it back. Without warning, you are on the threshold of defeat. Danger, personal safety. You could be possibly in a really bad relationship. Somebody could be harming you. You could also be in a job where somebody is where your job is just exhausting you to the core. It could be something in that regard. So this inferior element, especially in this line, this inferior element needs to be abandoned. It's causing you great misfortune, maybe even physical harm. So if you're in a bad relationship, this would say leave as soon as possible. If you're in a bad job that's weighing down your health, it says that it just needs to be abandoned. And a lot of times it's hard to leave situations that you've put your time and your effort into, and your blood, sweat, and tears, whether it be a relationship or a job. And it's hard to just abandon those things, but in this time, like you just need to throw your hands up, and you need to leave. This is another one of those things with pride. You just need to go on. You need to go somewhere else. You could be in a situation on the third line. Third line here, circumstances have led you into a situation where you must work with inferior persons or ideals. If you can, nevertheless, maintain a strong tie with superior element, you will avoid deterioration and free yourself from regretful errors. So you may have to work with inferior people, inferior ideas. It is pretty much saying that severing all ties for this line. You could be just leaving. You could have already left a job. You could have just left a job. You could be about to leave a job or a relationship. You could have just left a relationship where you have already severed all ties. And now pretty much you have to rely on your own integrity, your own worth. Strong tie with a superior element can avoid deterioration. So something superior, maybe it's mental strength, maybe it's someone helping you, guidance from a wise person. Like, it's a strong tie with somebody superior is the only way that you are going to avoid deterioration in this particular circumstance. It could be on the second line. You could have no allies at this time at all, and you could be in a very compromising situation. The time requires utmost caution. You are without allies. Adapt as best as you can to the circumstances. Do not take a self-righteous position, or you could be badly hurt. So this could be a time that you could be mistrusting even your own friends. Something bad could be happening where you trust no one. And just adjust yourself to that situation and the best you can, because it's happening, unfortunately. And this 23 is all about waiting it out. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do, and you just have to wait it out. So adjust yourself, and hopefully, and because things always have a way of getting better, and they will. But this is just a time of waiting. Possibly we could be at the bottom line here. Bottom line, your position is being undermined. Persons of inferior persuasions have entered the situation from below and are creating an environment for deterioration. The time bodes evil for persons of integrity. All you can do is patiently wait. So pretty much your position is being undermined. Somebody could be gossiping about your relationship. There could be people coming into your work that are getting a higher position with these inferior ideas that they have. But honestly, your actions won't help, and all you can do is wait. And the time, people with integrity, this time is going to be very frustrating because people with integrity are not winning right now. But as it says, you just have to patiently wait. That's all you can do. There is, so with this, the original text, and they used to use the I-Ching a lot for government back in olden times, and they would say about this hexagram that declines are expected and accepted. Make peace where you can while you wait with yourself. Make peace with people around you. Be generous to your friends and family. Be supportive of those dear to you, because you can always do that. You can no matter what situation you are in or what you're going through, you can always be nice to your friends and family. You can always give them gifts. Be generous. Give your time. Give your efforts. Because things will get better as they naturally do, and you just nurture your mind. Be generous and nice to yourself where you can as well. Nurture your mind, your body, gain wisdom while you can, learn new things, because you can always do those things even when you're going through bad times. So just as much as you can, be generous to yourself and others. Be as positive as you possibly can, and we're just gonna wait it out, Tauruses. So I hope you like this. This is my first time doing this. If you liked it, let me know, and we'll do it again. Thank you all so much.